What is the most aligned path to your dharma, to your purpose? Let's discover that today. Many people get confused that if they have to follow the path of their purpose, their dharma, they'll have to leave their job. Some of them are ready to leave their jobs and follow the path of their purpose, whatever brings them the most joy. Some of them are not yet ready for their mission and their purpose yet. So who is most in alignment? Let's talk about that. Let's say that you are going on a road and in front of you there is a juncture and there is a lot of traffic there. There is traffic coming from all the different lanes and there is a complete blockage. Now this is a path which is going straight to your dharma, to the life of your purpose. But before you reach that path, before you cross this juncture to reach on the other side, you have to allow all of this to clear up. Now, there are many different options here for you, and it's not that the only straight path leads to your purpose. You start to see that there is an alternate path as well on the right. There is another road that is going, which is leading you to your purpose again, to your destination again, but it's a slightly longer route. There is another option that opens up for you, which is the U-turn. Now you can take a U-turn, go back, come back another time when you feel more aligned, when you feel there is less traffic and more clarity. In order for you to step onto the path of your dharma, you have to find the deeper alignment within first. You have to know that there is no one path to your dharma. There can be many different paths to it. Let's say that you're stuck in this traffic surrounded by different cars. You're getting irritable, you are getting frustrated, you're taking out your frustration on the driver next to you, or you are just feeling very impatient because you're not able to do anything, you feel stuck. And in order for you to move to the path of your dharma, you are to face all of this, transcend it, and then the pathway ahead will become clear. Those who are more aligned to take the right turn to the path of their purpose, they might feel either intuitively aligned that this could be a path that would lead them by checking in with themselves if they feel that there will be less resistance on this path, which means that they are welcoming an alternate source of income while they follow the path of their purpose. Let's say that. Now this is a path which, if they feel intuitively aligned to, could be a path of least resistance to them. This could be maybe a slightly longer path for some, but it leads to the same destination. It could be a path that might be a little uncertain for some. They might feel that they will find traffic here too. So for them, they won't find that alignment to take this path, or their evaluation could be that taking the straight path is more aligned because at least they know the blockages that are in front of them. On the alternate path, they don't even know what might appear, what kind of blockages might appear for them. So they choose the path which is straight. Now those who are going right, for those who it feels aligned to, which is taking in an alternate source of income while following the path of purpose, they are the ones who know it in their hearts that no matter what this uncertainty is, they will be able to face it and it will bring them the required stability they need to be able to follow the path of their purpose. Now that's a path that could be aligned for some. For some, they might not be ready yet to take the path forward or take the risk to go on the alternate path and might just prioritize going back home to where they feel safe because they are not yet ready and there are other priorities to take care of right now. And for them, they might just come another time and the path will clear up for them, straight leading them to their purpose, their dharma. Remember this as we say, that for some, the alternate path might not seem safe because doing a job, doing something for an alternate source of income might not bring them the freedom they require, might instead bring them more stress. For those people, they would find traffic jam, an even bigger one, if they decide to take the right path. And for those taking a U-turn, remember that your time will come when you'll find deep alignment with your purpose. And that's the message that we have for you today. Remember, all paths lead to your dharma. Choose the most aligned one that you feel called out to. If your intention is to step onto the path of your purpose, one way or the other, your higher self will guide you on that path. And that is our message for you today. Thank you. So like the Council of Light said, that there are many different paths to a dharma, that there is no one path to dharma. If your intention is to follow the path of your purpose, then you need to really seek and ask yourself, what is the most aligned path for you? When I started to follow my purpose, the most aligned path for me was to go head on in it, was to dive in completely, because I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else. I could never feel that fulfillment there. And I really needed that fulfillment, that kind of work that fascinated me, that I enjoyed doing. It is something that is so important to me. So I chose to dive in. It involved a lot of vigorous spiritual, mental, emotional, physical training. I went through schools of self-love, mindfulness, energy healing, schools of trauma healing, shadow work, breath work, and so much more. I also faced a lot of my own insecurities while showing up for my purpose, while serving. My own patterns of rescuing others came up, codependency came up, so many things that I released along the way. It is a journey. It is a journey to move on to this path. In order for you to really step into your dharma, you are to transcend everything that has been holding you back since lifetimes. The energy system that's created around you, you'll have to break it completely, release it completely, to be able to then transcend it and create a new energy system, a new energy grid around you. If you ask me, if this path, going straight on to the path of my purpose, was a path of resistance for me or least resistance for me, I feel it's a path of least resistance for me, because I can wait in the traffic jam, learn patience, learn how to deal with my insecurities, learn how to deal with my emotions, breathe through it, and drink and hydrate myself and take care of myself in that space of extreme traffic. And I was ready to learn all of that. That's why I dived in. For some of you, this might not be the path of least resistance. For some of you, it might be a path which will bring in more resistance than it will bring in alignment. So for some of you, the path to first take a job, receive an income source from it, allow that to come in while it stabilizes you, and then slowly transition to another path. And that might be the path of least resistance for you. Will you not face all of your inner shadows in the path of your job? You will. Someone in the management will say something that will trigger you. Something or the other in the office will happen that will bring in things for you to face and deal with. You'll have to face. There is no shortcut to that. But healing does not always need to be difficult. You can allow it to be easy for yourself by knowing that you will be sent to these schools through which you will learn so much about yourself. And that is the path of your purpose. You can come in with awareness that these are the schools that I will be going through, that I will be moving through different spaces, meeting different people who will help me understand the real me, either in the most loving way or by triggering me, by accepting that triggers are a source of deep healing. This way, you can be more prepared for the path forward. You can know that you are ready to take in whatever comes through, knowing that it's only leading you to your highest and best good. With your intention, with your compass set to the path of your dharma, you are led by the divine source. What come may, you will be supported. And whatever you choose, that is the most aligned path for you, and you cannot compare it with anyone else's path. That's the message that we have for you today. I hope that this helped you, and if it did, let me know in the comments below what else can I support you with. Do like, share, and comment and subscribe.